Hello everybody, welcome to Move with Rissa. I have some exciting news for all of you. I'm going to be doing a 10 episode manifestation series so that we can really manifest what we want in our lives and our dreams in the coming year 2023. So I hope you'll all be excited for that. I've worked really hard on it, so I hope you guys like it. So yeah, we'll be doing episode 1 today. We'll be using our third eye to envision what we want in great detail. So yeah, I'll kind of ramble on a little bit more in a second. You'll need your bolster or pillow if you have one. This is a yin class, so we'll be holding the poses for a little bit longer. It's going to be a little more relaxing. You might also want a block or two. I probably won't use mine, but if you like them, feel free to grab them. And then you might need a pen and paper just so that if you are following this series, you can look back on your notes and say, okay, this is what I wanted, this is what I planned. It's not necessary, but if you're more of a visual person and you like to write things down, you might want to grab just a pen and paper to just write down any thoughts or feelings or visions you have during these practices. So yeah, we'll start seated today. Closing down the eyes, and try to relax through the shoulders and the brows, and take some deep breaths. Start to focus on the point between your brows. Maybe imagine it swirling. Is there a color to it? And our third eye is a great tool for visualization, helping us to see what's in another reality. So in this class, we're going to be envisioning ourselves in another reality that we're manifesting, if that makes sense. And stay here meditating, or you can bring the arms to the side and just kind of angel the arms, I guess, for lack of a better word, angel or butterfly the arms. If you're weird like me, or if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. It just kind of helps with being in your body and kind of getting into the moment. Gives your brain something else to think about, rather than all of the monkey mind thoughts. And throughout this whole class, we'll start to visualize what we want. So what do you want? What do you want for the upcoming year? How do you want yourself to be? What do you want to manifest? Is it a thing? Is it a person? Is it future you? Is it a trait, a habit, a lifestyle, an adventure, anything? What do you want? And if you can't think of anything, something that I've been practicing, sorry about that. Something that I've been practicing is more of a theme for the upcoming year instead of a restrictive goal. So my theme for 2023 is to be creative, more creative, thinking more like an artist. So you can kind of have a theme instead of like a set goal with a due date or a perfectionistic goal, if that makes sense. So just visualize that. Great, and if you've been doing the butterfly arms, we'll release that. Bring toes to touch. I'm gonna face the other way. And we'll start to slowly fold over our legs. And this is where a pillow or a bolster can come in handy. You can place it on top of the feet and just rest on that bolster or pillow. Relax the neck. And finding what you want to manifest this year. You can rock side to side slowly if that feels good to you. Softening through the upper back. And focusing on what you want to manifest. And slowly start to come up. Place your props off to the side. And we'll roll through to a baby cobra. So your elbows are going to be underneath your shoulders. Slightly tuck the tailbone under. And just look at the top of your yoga mat. Nice and proud through the chest. And breathe here. And once you've got an idea of what you'd like to call in for the upcoming year, start to imagine what it would feel like in your body to have that. What emotions would come up, what would happen to you, what would your life look like, etc. So what would it feel like to have what you're manifesting? And just visualize that and feel that. Feel those emotions in this posture. You can look over one shoulder and the other. You can maybe wiggle the tailbone a little bit if your lower back is a little bit tight. What would it feel like to have your manifestation? On your next inhale, we will press up and back into child's pose. You can have the knees together or wide. I really like to put the bolster or pillow underneath my chest for added support. And just let your torso fall and just relax in this posture. You can take a mental break here from all of the visualization and thought processes that are going on. Gently press yourself up, and we'll transition to puppy pose. So the knees are going to be under the hips, hands at the front of your mat, and slowly start to melt your heart down. You can kind of wiggle side to side to get into the stretch. You can still keep the bolster or pillow underneath you here for less of a stretch. Sometimes that feels kind of nice, especially since it's a yin class. And let your visualization get a little more intense. So start to think about colors, scents, how things feel in your new life or your manifestation, whatever it is. It's hard to be specific since I don't know what you guys are manifesting, but yeah, just let your senses in your third eye and your imagination open up and really experience that world and that manifestation that you're trying to draw in, if that makes sense. And you might notice in this posture, as you hold it, you can kind of sink down farther. Great, and then we'll roll through to our stomachs. Great. Bring the arms out to a capital T shape, so just right horizontally. And then we'll take our left foot and bring it over to the right side of the mat, giving us a nice big twist in our lower back. Closing the eyes, letting yourself relax. And you can keep visualizing, or if you're kind of sick of it, you can gently start to let that go. In the next episodes, we'll be asking the universe and developing a plan, all that jazz, to really draw that in. But This class is just to visualize what you'd like. And then we'll slowly unravel that, taking the arms back out to that T pose and bringing the right foot over to the left side of the mat, coming onto the left ear. Great, and then we'll roll onto our backs, releasing that twist. Oh, jeez. Bring the right leg in to the left inner thigh and open the knees so we're in a reclined tree pose. You can have the arms in a cactus shape or just on the stomach. And just release your visualization if you haven't already. And we'll just take the rest of this time to just relax and let our efforts kind of soak in. And I applaud all of you. Visualization is tricky, and it takes a lot of mental energy to visualize in that depth. And when you're ready, go ahead and switch your legs, coming into a reclined tree on the other side. And for our last posture, we'll be doing legs up the wall. If there's not a wall by you to put your legs up on, you can use your pillow or block, whatever prop you have is great, and just pop it under your tailbone. Just so it's easier, you have more leverage to get the legs above your hips. Taking full, long, deep breaths. Letting your mind calm. Relaxing through the eyelids and the tongue. And slowly release your legs back down to the ground, taking the prop out from underneath you. And I advise you to stay in your savasana, do some meditation, or if you're short on time, I hope you enjoyed this class. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any feedback. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Like I said, this will be a 10-part series. So yeah, let's get our manifestations, and I think that's everything. I hope you guys all have a wonderful new year. I'm so looking forward to practicing this with you guys. I'm so passionate about it, and I feel that some of you guys need this and need to hear this. So yeah, I think that's everything. I'll stop rambling. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Rissa. Namaste.